let me turn to Rick Shenkman. He's a presidential historian and author. So the obvious conclusion of 17 months of investigation and the findings appear to be the committee laying the blame squarely on Donald Trump. In fact, they say the central cause of January 6th was one man, former President Donald Trump. None of the events of January 6th would have happened without him. Your takeaway, sir?
Well, they're trying to make a case against Donald Trump, one man. The problem, of course, is that one man couldn't actually pull this off without the support of a cast of characters in the Republican Party located in key states around the country. So we have to remember that. While Donald Trump was the prime mover, it required, this attempted coup required the support of all these other people in all these other states. So while it's good to focus on him, he's the prime mover. Let's not forget all these other people are involved too.
And one of the key recommendations, going back to Donald Trump, is that he should be barred from running for public office. So how likely is that to happen, since this is just a recommendation? And what happens now, Rick?
Well, okay, so this is a really important part. The U.S. Senate had the chance to bar Donald Trump from ever holding public office again. Mitch McConnell thought about it for a couple of days, and then he decided, no, that would be a bridge too far, and he held back. He gave this big speech denouncing Donald Trump, but said that he couldn't go toward voting for the actual conviction of the president, and then, in addition to that, barring him from office. So that's part of the reason we're in this situation now. Fortunately, there is this other part of the Constitution, the 14th Amendment. There's a section in there which says if you have, as an elected official, sworn an oath to uphold the Constitution and then violated it by supporting insurrection, then we can bar you from office. This has never been employed, though, in the modern era, so what we don't know is how exactly you can implement it. Does it require the passage of legislation, or could a court just decide that Donald Trump, as a result of these charges laid out in the Congress, clearly was guilty of insurrection, and therefore he should not ever be able to hold public office again? So we're in a murky legal territory there.
So the committee also voted to refer Trump to the DOJ for criminal prosecution. This, from what I understand, I mean, you're the expert, has no legal weight since federal prosecutors are already conducting their own investigation. But my question to you is, can he be barred from public office without a conviction?
Well, that is unknown. Now, I'm a historian, I'm not a lawyer, but this has never gone through the courts. So were a court to rule, some federal court to rule that there's enough evidence on the record, on the public record, that he supported insurrection and decided that as a result, his name be struck from the ballots in all 50 states, well, then that's going to go to the courts. It's going to make its way up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court's going to issue a ruling. So I suspect we may actually get to that point if Donald Trump is named the nominee of the Republican Party in 2024. We'll have to wait and see.